okay.
I mean, we don't just get the Rolling Stones. We also get Indiana Jones in like a full dad, lazy boy, kind of sad looking apartment. Kind of,
he seems
little
depressed.
TV. Yeah, he does seem depressed. He's in his socks and maybe nothing else. And again, it's jarring, but I kind of like it. Like, this is something we haven't seen before.
Yeah, I kind of like this, and he seems to be living in Manhattan because you hear lots of traffic noise, and that bird wakes him up. When is it the same bird from Sri Lanka from Temple of Doom? Is it the shaman?
It's the Rolling Stones.
I think it's the Mick Jagger plumed whatever pheasant.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping it was the shaman again.
I'm gonna look.
That'd be great.
That Shutter Jumpstart is brilliant because it kind of, it's like the whole franchise has been asleep, right? Mm-hmm. And we've all been sitting there, and you don't even know. I mean, you don't even know if you're going to wake up sometimes. Mm-hmm. And then here, we get the surprise, and it's this, I'm retiring. We have that line in this, and he says that. But I was thinking of the earlier trailers, that begin with, I miss the desert.
Yeah.
I miss the sea.
His apartment, I'm assuming this is an apartment and not a house. And it does seem like he's in the city.
What do you think Indy's watching on TV?
I don't know. Snow, it looks like. It looks like a full poltergeist thing. Like he fell asleep in his chair with a glass in his hand, and the TV went to snow, played the national anthem.
Oh, what if this is the poltergeist origin story?
Oh, sure. They've always wanted to do that Indiana Jones haunted house thing. This is their chance. Hey, did you guys notice and I did not notice this myself. Somebody pointed this out to me. The painting over the fireplace is the Leap of Faith painting from
You're kidding
Henry Sr.'s
me.
house.
Yeah, it does look like it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, so, okay, so without knowing anything else, really, we understand he's retiring. It looks like they're having a retirement party.
You see him on a subway.
Yeah, you see him on a subway. It's definitely East Coast vibes. So is he retiring from Marshall College?
Well, it seems unlikely if he's living in New York.
Oh, Peter.
I agree, Pete. That's all about. This was just to set him up, knock him down.
Well, no, I mean, even if you're saying it's where you say it is, Tom, he's not going to live in Manhattan and commute to.
Right. Yeah. It does seem like he's at I mean, that is weird.
Wasn't Barnett in New York?
It was in New Jersey or something.
Yeah, but he could live.
Can I say we've done this movie, we've done the show for so long and covered every single. That might be the thing that bothers me the most. That for no reason. They changed what school he was teaching at in Last Crusade and went through the trouble to make it look exactly like Marshall College.
Yeah.
God, that bothers me.
Well, you get that impression that the world has moved on, and he hasn't, like when he's on the subway and he sees the kid with the astronaut helmet on, and like the people are dressed up for the parade, and he seems like very out of place. He's like,
what am I doing here?
He's turning into the Indy from like the eye patch Indy from the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles.
Did I tell you I had a dream that's how this movie started? I had a dream that Dial of Destiny started with that old man Indy, and I was furious. I was like throwing stuff at the screen. And he wasn't played by Harrison Ford, even though he could have pulled that off at that point.
Oh, I never even thought about it. Now we know he doesn't die in this.
I guess so. Yeah. Well,
I hate all of you.
I know.
Let's not bring any of this up. Yeah. That shot with the kid where he looks at the kid with the astronaut helmet, that is unbelievable.
It is. That's Indiana
great.
Jones.
Yeah.
That's the guy from Cairo. He had a monkey on his shoulder, and now he's on a subway train in New York City.
But they capture, it's Indiana Jones, and you're like, but now it is a different time. Yeah. This I see in this trailer, I'm like, that's believable to me.
Yeah.
I agree that it's like I never wanted to see him, wherever it is, where he is on a Taco Tuesday, whatever it is. Yeah. I don't want to see that, but I'm looking at these little, I don't know, these tiny little seconds of shots of his life, and I'm like, I can see that.
Yeah.
This is I mean, I was going to say we kept saying that, but maybe I just kept saying it, that in Crystal Skull, I really would have liked to see more of this, of like him just in the 50s. Like life in the 50s of Indiana. And we got some of that, a little of that. But it would have been cool if like more of the movie was like that, and seeing shots like this get me kind of excited about that.
Well, so we get his goddaughter Helena.
Okay, but here's the thing: we don't know exactly. There's, if you're going to listen to rumors and stuff on the internet, we don't know.
I'm not going to listen to those.
No.
Okay, don't.
Going by what's in here.
But we don't know who her father is or who her parents are.
Yeah.
If I'm not saying I don't know anything for a fact, but I know they're being cagey about who her dad is. If her dad was Marcus Brody, Indiana Jones says, "Why would you be chasing the thing that drove your father crazy?" And are they in universe canonizing that Marcus went crazy somewhere before Last Crusade?
But they literally show her dad later in the trailer.
I don't know. I think that's just editing. I don't think that's...
You don't think it says your dad accidentally shot me and they show her dad accidentally shooting him and says,
I think
sorry.
that is a guy shooting him after he says, your dad shot me once, and that your mind could easily make that connection, and I think they want you to, but I don't think it seems like they're deliberately not saying who her dad is, and I feel like it's not going to be a guy we've never heard of before.
Wow. Okay, this is a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
And I want to be right about this.
Okay.
I want them to say, like, yeah, we the creators of Indiana Jones are acknowledging that Marcus Brody went crazy sometime before Last Crusade.
Jerry Porter was right this entire time. We'd like to get him.
Yeah, you didn't need to have a Marcus watch this whole time. He was crazy from the get-go.
He was crazy because of the Dial of Destiny.
Yeah, 10 minutes after Raiders ended, he went nuts somehow.
Also, that would also mean that Marcus Brody had sex.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
With a lady. Yeah.
Let's create some internet rumors here.
Okay.
It could be Marcus Brody. That's normal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it could be Sallah.
Yeah.
Maybe one of his kids moved to the city.
Who else does he know?
Well, it could be one of the top men guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to. Yeah. Maybe
Well,
it's
are
Pork
different kids, Jones, but I really respect you, and I want you to be my daughter's godfather.
Hey, I know we took that whole arc thing and all that, but listen.
Yeah. I'm going to make it up to you by giving you a lot of responsibility for someone you don't even know.
You got a couple good moves. I'd like you to be my daughter's god. Oh, I like that.
Oh, what if Helena is Belloc and Marion's daughter?
Oh, my God.
Wow. And
although Belloc never had time to go crazy.
Because she's Marion's daughter, that's why Indy became the Godfather.
I love that.
I'm not adopting Belloc's daughter. I'll be your godfather, but that's it. Forget it. That son of a bitch.
Wow.
Or Marion and Sallah's baby.
Oh, sure. This is for you. We get this as she's talking about, hey, you found something on a train or whatever. We get these, what I assume are flashbacks from the 30s or 40s. We get de-aged Harrison Ford and de-aged Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
And the de-aging looks really, really good.
It does look really good, yeah.
It does.
But weren't people saying, like, after they first announced the title with one of the teasers, and people were immediately theorizing, there's some object in actual history that people thought maybe the Dial of Destiny is some...
Well, I mentioned, I think, the Antikythera mechanism, which was like this old... But this doesn't look like that, really.
But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but it could be. Yeah, it could be some kind... Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Where would you say this is from, Pete? Like the 1870s?
It's like steampunk Atlantis. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, that's well said.
That is.
Which also gives me pause a little bit, but we'll see.
I mean, we do have to say, so we're worried about time travel. We're worried about like what this thing
I'm not actually worried about time travel. I don't mind if it's time travel.
I guess that's my question. Like, whether it's aliens or God or Shiva or somebody, there's always obviously an otherworldly aspect to the MacGuffin. Like, so what can we tolerate from this thing that would not make us groan or would seem like appropriate for Indiana Jones?
I feel like I can tolerate almost anything if it's well done. Like, I feel like it could be religion, it could be time travel, it could be aliens. If you do it well, I think it can fit Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
As long as, like you said, otherworldly.
But it didn't.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Yeah. We get that weird little, we get a shot of, again, the editing might be confusing, but it looks like Mads Mikkelsen is looking at these like sort of dossiers or something of Helena and Indiana Jones. And I zoomed in and read the thing about Indy, or what you can see of it. And it just says, it gives his name as Dr. Henry Walton Indiana Jones Jr.
You're kidding.
Wait, what?
Quotes. I guess canonically his middle name is Walton.
Did we ever hear that before? I've never heard that.
I think if you read the bubblegum card that comes with issue 73 of the comic books or something, it says,
I've never heard that.
Dr. Henry Walton, quote, Indiana Jones Jr. And it says character analysis and psychology assessment. And then all you can see of like the top couple of lines is highly intelligent and academically something. And then mercenary.
Dubious.
Yeah, academically dodgy. Yeah. And then it says mercenary, period, and history of stealing. And that's all you can see.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because there's a whole stealing thing in here. Like Indy says, "You stole it," and then Matt says,
Yeah.
"You stole it," and then Helena says, "I stole it." That's capitalism. Right.
Yeah.
It's funny
Also-
that Indy says that as it's a bad thing, because that's what he spent most of his career doing.
Yeah, right. How dare you accuse someone of stealing something, Indiana Jones?
But what if Mads is the good guy? Like what? Because he says Hitler made mistakes, and with this I will correct them all. What if he's going back to undo all of the evil stuff Hitler did?
Oh, wow. Like he's going to just get into art school, and that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Praise the
Like
guy's art.
he's going to go back. He's going to paint the artwork for him and like make it a little bit better. And be like,
Or
there
he's
you
just
go.
he's gonna become his patron. He's gonna hire him. Yeah.
Wow, I like
This
that.
kid's
Hitler-
got the stuff.
But he says, fasten your seatbelt. There might be some turbulence, and you see like this. It looks like these two airplanes kind of flying into this portal in the clouds, which makes me feel time travel.
Is that a portal in the
Oh.
clouds, or is it just
It might just be a whole.
clouds?
No, it might just be clouds, but it
Okay.
seems like it could be.
Don't
Like
scare
that's what
me.
it's giving me vibes.
Yeah, and
All
there have
right,
been shots like that in the other teasers and stuff that seemed a little bit more than just weather or something.
Okay, well let's
Which
think
makes me
for a
nervous.
second here. You have a dial of destiny. You're like, so are we? Is the main thing sort of back to antiquity? I'm wondering if this is a Greek thing, because we see some stones and some ancient ruin type things, and the thing depressed. It goes down. There's like for some reason I'm thinking Atlantis, and then the
Yeah.
woman's name is Helena.
Yeah.
Yeah. But by the way, I love, of all the things to reference in this trailer for the new Indiana Jones movie, to like he could have said, I've seen Nazis melt in front of me, whatever. So I've been whatever he says. I've been brainwashed,
He never
I've
saw
been
those
tortured with
technically.
voodoo. Right, no, but I mean, there's a dozen things they could have referenced, and maybe they do in the movie, but they pull out that one, which I really kind of love for some reason.
Yeah.
I've been tortured with voodoo. And he says I've been shot 9 times.
Just like
Including
50
bad
Cent.
times.
Yeah.
Just like 50 Cent.
But I was thinking, and I looked this up because I was like, wait, I can think of one time that he's been shot in the movies. Like actually shot, like connected.
In Raiders.
In Raiders, in the truck.
Yeah.
What if her dad's the Nazi guy, the Nazi dad?
Oh, I like that.
Oh.
What?
Although that's not the guy who shot him, though.
No, he's like once accidentally by your father.
Yeah, I got kicked in the face once by your dad. Then I threw him off a truck and ran him over.
The guy came into the truck. And Raiders are meant to save him.
I got you, Indy. Whoa! That's awful.
Can I say something else that is giving me pause? I don't like Sallah's line reading of "Give him hell, Indiana Jones."
I like your line reading. You did it really well.
That
was
between
great.
between the way he says that and the fact that he's not in the poster and there are a bunch of other people that are, I'm a little nervous where they're going.
I
with
do
Sallah.
feel like that is 99% of his role in this movie that we've seen in the trailer.
Yeah.
I think it's almost everything that he does in the movie.
Yeah, I'm worried it is.
How is he not on the poster?
That is weird.
That's
Yeah,
I like that
not
poster,
okay.
but that's weird.
I do too, but he's
Yeah.
not on the poster. Like everybody else is on the poster,
Yeah.
and the other guy, Ronaldo's on it.
Is that Antonio Banderas?
Is that who that is?
Who are you talking about? Who's Ronaldo?
Like one guy at the dock is Ronaldo, and
Yeah, he yells like Indy or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Antonio Banderas.
oh wow,
You're
I think
kidding.
I think we saw one other shot of him in one of the other teasers, but that's
man, I never would have guessed
we
that
know
was
nothing
Antonio
about him.
Banderas.
There's this there's a weird shot. Not weird, but like you get a shot of him. It looks like him and Sallah about to lift up the ark out of the thing in the Well of Souls or something. He's like looking at this like case, this sort of sarcophagus kind of thing.
Yeah, it does.
But it looks like there are these, like there's a mirror shining on another mirror maybe. Or
Yeah.
something. I could be making this up, but it looks like there are
No, it
beams of
does.
light being directed around. And isn't that in that stupid Charlton Heston movie that everybody wants us to watch?
Oh my
The
God, it
Secret
is.
of the Incas?
No, I did. Well,
I
yeah,
think they did a thing
I
like
have
that,
watched
yeah.
that, and it does have that plays a very prominent part.
Okay, that's interesting. I wonder
Huh.
if that's an homage or just
a
history
good
repeating
question.
itself. Or Pete, you've sounded a little less. You've got questions and concerns. It sounds like.
Yeah,
Well, we all do.
You
We're all
guys
being
have brought me
cautiously
around.
optimistic.
I'm nervous about some of the Sallah stuff. I'm just worried because I'm I don't want to be let down, but I'm
Of course.
still excited. And the first two trailers definitely I was 100% in, so I'm 95% in.
What I think works about it, at least in the form of this trailer, is that it looks like an Indiana Jones movie. It's got like what we want. It's got Nazis and it's got desert and it's got dust and it's got clouds of debris and stuff. And it's got some, slipshod archaeology and everything. But it looks different. It looks like it doesn't look like a retread of anything we've seen necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, everything I just said applies to Crystal Skull or to Last Crusade, which we often complained was like just the greatest hits of Raiders in a way, kind of, done in a different way. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I'm getting the sense that it's not being done as a retread, that it's just kind of, it wants to be familiar, but its own thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say at the end of this trailer, I feel alive.
Mm-hmm.
If they were going, I'm totally excited. If they're going, I'm going to cry. I'm going to leap up. I'm going to go right to the airport and look at the plane and go, no, this plane's too big. I need something smaller. I need something
rickety.
Smaller and more rickety. And I need a biplane. Quick, give me a biplane. And I'm filled with like adventure. I mean, they suckered me in so well on this.
For more indie content like this, including the full 1-hour version of this conversation, subscribe to the Indiana Jones Minute podcast, where we discuss each indie movie 1 minute at a time. And give that like button hell, Indiana Jones fans! Sorry.